I'm Merrady, and I'm a makeup artist with the Detox Market, and I'm here today with Talia, my lovely associate and model.
Hi guys.
And today we are talking about bridal beauty. It's the season. And specifically, I want to talk about my favorite go-to classic bridal look. It's a flushed cheek, it's glowy, it's sort of you, but more like bumped up for your big day. And yeah, so the great thing about this bridal look in particular is because it's such almost a natural makeup, it's also great for wedding guests. It's also great for first date, job interviews, just anything where you want to look like yourself, but just a little more polished and glowy.
Love it.
Yeah, so let's get started. So I've already prepped Talia's skin with moisturizer, lip balm, eye cream, and we've also left her mascara on just for ease of application, so we can get right to it.
No, my lashes are just naturally like this.
She also naturally has beautiful eyelashes. So the first thing that I want to talk about is this Sappho New Paradigm primer for oily skin. So even if you don't use a primer for every single day, you might want to consider it when you're going to a big event, like a wedding, maybe your wedding, someone's wedding. So primer helps the makeup stay on longer, and this one in particular is going to help the T-zone stay matte, and that's a really good thing when you are going to be busy all day and having lots and lots of photos taken of you, just to keep the T-zone shine to a minimum.
Dancing, sweating, etc., etc.
Socializing, having the best day, hopefully. Okay, so I'm just going to use this little flat synthetic brush from Kjaer Weis to just pop a little bit of this on the T-zone. So even if you are not oily, this is still a great choice for a day when you really need that to not be shiny.
Mattified look.
Yeah, but it's not even, because we're gonna leave all of this dewy and fresh. It's really just through the center.
That's how my skin gets, actually. I only usually get oily in the T-zone, and I like the rest of my face to look glowy, so
perfect.
Makes perfect sense to me.
This is perfect for you, and anytime you're going to be in photos, that's a great approach.
Yeah.
So next up, we're going to use the Kjaer Weis foundation. So I like this natural foundation because of its long wear. It has a lot of staying power. So for you right now, with your shade, we're going to use the shade Just Sheer.
Yeah.
So really less is more. You already have beautiful skin.
Thank you.
So we're just popping a little bit of this on anywhere you want to conceal a little redness or any little blemishes or darkness.
And does this foundation work as a concealer as well?
Exactly. It's sort of your all-in-one. It is essential that you are prepped with skincare before you use this for it to go on smoothly.
Right.
But
so like a serum or a moisturizer?
Yeah, I mean, ideally a face oil.
Okay.
Which is what we prepped you with. But it will really, really last, which is really the most important thing for an event day. And so look up for me. We're just gonna pop a little bit of this under the eyes. And the nice thing is, 10, 15 years ago, photography, you had to really, you might hear that, oh, when you're getting married, you need to wear a lot more makeup than normal because of photos. But because of HD photography, that's actually not really true anymore. You can really let your skin shine through. You can really capture your natural beauty. So
you don't have to like layer it on and get a cakey, thick
absolutely not
makeup look.
The one thing I would say is maybe wear just a touch more blush than you normally would, and maybe just a slightly brighter lip than you normally would if you're not normally doing that, because those things do kind of disappear in a flash.
Okay.
But yeah, you don't have to kind of do like stage makeup.
No.
For your own wedding day.
Good to know.
Yeah, you can just be you. Okay, so foundation is on. The next thing we're going to use, and I'm using these from my palette, so everything in Kjaer Weis does come in the beautiful refillable compact. We are pulling things from my own professional kit that I use on brides. So this is the actual.
Here, want me to do it?
Yes, please be my model. This is Blossoming. It's a cream blush from Kjaer Weis.
I love this color.
This is one of my favorite colors, and honestly, I will use this color on the mother of the bride, on every bridesmaid, on the bride, because it's just sort of that natural flush smile for me. So just nice and high on the apples of the cheeks. You can put it on with your fingers.
Yeah, would you recommend using a brush or your fingers primarily for this?
I love using my fingers with this blush. I mean, that's the way she designed it. So if you are more comfortable, and obviously always clean hands, clean fingers. If you're more comfortable with a brush, you can, but when you really take the time to push it in with the fingers, it becomes synergistic with the skin. So it really looks you'll be like a blushing bride. Like it glows from within.
Yeah.
So.
And I noticed you're doing a bit more of like a stippling, tapping motion with your fingers, not so much a dragging it across the skin.
That's a really good point. When you blend like this, it's like painting. You're getting a sheer wash.
Right.
When you want things to really last and have staying power, it's almost the stippling is pushing it into the skin. So it's enhancing the wear and also the pigment. Okay, you are appropriately flushed and glowing.
Oh,
You look wonderful.
like I just ran a marathon.
Another very well-loved product I would like you to show is the Kjaer Weis Radiance highlighter. So this one is really nice because it has a little bit of a cooler tone. If you are having a summery wedding, you could do a golden look with a coral blush. You can just swap out these techniques with different colors that go with the colors you're using. But this one goes really nicely with this flushing bride look. So just tops of the cheeks. This is also a product that in person is very beautiful, but in photos really just makes your face look like it's bathed in candlelight. It's very romantic.
Oh, that sounds so nice.
It's,
Yeah.
the idea.
The candlelight effect.
Yes, we all want that. Highlighters work by diffusing light and just softening everything and just catching the light. And this is an especially pretty one. Okay, I'm gonna actually just pop that right in the inner corner as well. We're gonna put shadow on top of that.
I love how you're using your fingers for everything. Like, you don't even need a brush.
Yeah, we will be using a couple of brushes, but I mean, a lot of the greatest makeup artists that ever lived only use their hands. So don't feel like you definitely need a crazy toolkit to achieve this. Okay, so before I move on to eyeshadow, I'm going to just set this with the Well People Bio Brightener Invisible Powder. This is one of my favorites because while it will set the product, it's not terribly matte. So you still glow through.
Ooh, I love that.
So I'm going to use the Ilia brush number 5 and just really taking a tiny bit, and you actually just, if you swirl it in the lid of the product, you just want barely anything on there. I'm not trying to get a heavy powder look, and it's just going right through that T-zone again.
Right.
And you'll notice we don't touch anything out here because we want that to stay creamy and beautiful. Some people worry they can't use green beauty products when they get married, and I am here to tell you from my very, very long career that went before my green beauty switch, even the most conventional products in the world still need to be touched up halfway through the wedding. So nothing is bulletproof when you are dancing and kissing and talking and drinking champagne. Okay, so you are nice and set, and actually I'm going to put just a little, close your eyes, on your eyelids as well, and putting a little powder in your eyelids creates a nice base that absorbs any oils and will make the shadows go a little silkier. You're looking very lovely.
So is that almost like an eyeshadow primer? Could you use it that way?
Yeah, I mean, you can use a little foundation or concealer first. I actually find that that makes it oilier throughout the day, so I just prefer to just set it with a little powder.
Got it.
And then we are using, again, from my Pro Kit, this is the shade in Cloud 9. I've been through 3 of these in the last 3 years because it's just the best base. It's a classic sort of vanilla, and we're using the Ilia brush number 7. Just pop that inner corner and all over the lid. And when you do this, it's kind of that invisible nothing shade that makes everything last and everything look polished. So that's all over. We're getting close, don't worry. Bridal makeup does not have to be complicated. So the next shade is called Grace. This is a very soft taupe.
Love it.
We are just going to pop a little bit of this in the crease in the outer corner using the other side of the brush. Okay. I just want to say, look forward and open your eyes. You want to go in the socket. So it's really, when your eyes are open, you want it to actually show a little tiny bit, and this will lift and open the eye.
Oh, wow.
So it's
I always
higher than
struggle
you
with
think.
crease makeup.
Yeah.
Finding it.
This shade is such sort of like an invisible buttery taupe that you kind of can't mess up.
Oh, that's good.
We're just creating a nice... Now, if your eyes are a little on the small side, you could alternately do this on the lash line.
Okay.
Not everyone wants to put a color in their socket, but if you have the room, it's a great thing to do. It's a nice technique.
Space.
Yeah.
The real estate.
That's right. Okay. Let me grab my little, just getting a little flake. Okay. And then last thing on the eyes is I'm going to use the Vapor Eyeliner in Truffle.
So pretty.
I love this liner because it's a beautiful sort of soft brown that doesn't have a lot of red in it.
Yes.
It's almost like a minky brown.
Yeah, I love that color.
Really beautiful, really bridal appropriate. So just all the way along the lash line. Again, I just want it to look soft and fused, so it does not have to be perfect.
Is it almost smudgy or?
Yeah, this comes down to preference. Do you like your eyeliner smudgy? Do you want a really thin line? But this color is so forgiving.
Right.
I'm just tapping it out with my finger. So if you open, it just gives a little definition, but it's not harsh. Close.
I like that. I used to only use black eyeliner, and lately I've really been into the browns and the softer colors to just, I don't know, it has a more natural look.
You can, if you want, use a color like this and then take a black liner and just go very thinly right on the lash line to give even more
nice.
definition.
Yeah.
And it gives a little pop, but it almost looks like you have fake lashes on.
Like in a good way?
In a good way.
Ooh.
Yeah, just pops the lash line a little. Okay, so you're already wearing mascara, so that's actually the eyes done. Just simple and pretty. And then the last thing that I want to do for this look is I'm actually going to take a little of the Blossoming Blush, and we've already prepped your lips with lip balm, and we're just gonna pop this right on top. How like minimal and pretty is this?
Very minimal.
It's an easy bridal look. So of course you would finish with some mascara, but it's just, it's glowing, it's fresh, it's romantic, and really it's about feeling like yourself on your wedding day. Whatever that means to you. It's just a classic look. And that's it. That's my finished bridal look for Talia. If you have any questions about bridal makeup, event makeup, attending weddings, please comment below. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any more videos like this, and we'll have links to all of the products. And that's it. Thank you so much.